Welcome back, everybody, to Sam Houston Dynasty here on the channel in College Football 25. Remember, leave a like on the video, helps the channel, helps out the video, and all that other good stuff. Subscribe, ring the bell, you know what to do. But this episode, we are taking on the UTEP Miners, and I have to say, UTEP has a really nice stadium atmosphere here at the Sun Bowl. The mountain right there, I mean, that just looks really awesome. Was kind of one of the reasons why I was actually considering UTEP for one of my dynasty teams, but maybe that'll be for College Football 26. So, taking them on, this is a rivalry game. Sam Houston has not beaten UTEP whatsoever in their history of this short rivalry, and looks like early on right now, it looks like that's probably not going to happen today either, honestly, but we're going to give it our best shot, That's just something we're going to have to do here, but right now they're kind of just moving the ball at will on us. We've been a really bend and break defense all season, so if we can maybe find some adjustments to maybe be bend but don't break, that would be fantastic, but again, it just does not feel like that right now. Doesn't feel like we really have the athletes or anything like that, but we do get a nice situation here where we're able to create some pressure here with our front. It's just interesting. Something I've complained about with our team is that it just doesn't feel like we get a good push from our defensive linemen. I haven't really done a lot of recruiting on that. It's just the way it's kind of shaken out. We just kind of weren't in the race for too many defensive linemen. We're able to get basically a stop here, and the CPU just keeps nailing these long kicks. It's kind of interesting. I have yet to see the CPU miss a longer kick. What I've seen them miss have been kind of these chip shots because they're all the way on the left or right hash. I've seen them miss those. I have not seen them miss anything else, but we get going here on offense. A little bubble screen there to Noah Smith. Tried to screenplay here to our backup running back, and that just doesn't go well at all. We end up losing 5 yards on the play. So we have to punt it back to him, trailing here. And this running back is just kind of doing whatever. I miss a tackle right there. I think because the air trucking back in here. That's air trucking is just a key part of the EA football code. So, but either way, they're driving down the field. 3rd and 3 here. Throws his football. He looks like he catches it. Apparently his foot was on the line, and so that's an incomplete pass. So they're going to go for it here. And we just nail the quarterback right there. And we shove him out of bounds. So we do get a stop. So, some bending and not breaking kind of here. Giving up a field goal, and I've gotten a stop on 4th down. Patient running right there. Follow our blocks. Pick up the 1st down. Pretty nice stuff right there. Then just another handoff here. And we pick up the 1st down right there. So, we're able to run the ball somewhat when we can, and then we get sacked right there. I mean, 3rd and 18 coming up now. I don't have too many plays in this playbook that can pick up 18 yards. Just don't have the time. You see here, just didn't even have the time for that. I kind of did have a decent play right there. Kind of that all kind of little sit-down routes. And then I audibled one of our guys to go on a post, figuring they'd be in man coverage. And I think that would have worked if we had the time. And yeah, UTEP, they are kind of just not executing right here. Just not a very good game right now so far. Very Conference USAE game. 3-0 right here. But Ife, and we kind of go here. Then we cut it back this way. We come to the left now. And then we cut it back to the right here, kind of just zigzagging all over the place. But we're able to get this punt return, and we go all the way with it. Touchdown. Sam Houston with the punt return touchdown. That actually felt really good to do, honestly. Simply for the fact that is not something that's been in an EA football game in a really long time. Just the movement is just that crisp in this game. I really hope that's something they never change. Let's get another replay of this. In Madden, you already know, the most recent Madden games turning like that, it's just not something that can happen, right? Because you get like a weird stumble slowdown animation. Here, we're able to kind of just weave our way through the traffic, have the speed, and able to get that punt return. So we take the lead here. And now it's up to our defense to keep the lead here. So another handoff here to the running back, and breaks a tackle and then gets dragged forward here. Javon Jackson just killing us here. Then they do a little jet pass here. I like running that, and so they kind of hit us with it. We don't really have the athletes to defend it. And then they're running back again, just kind of slicing and dicing us here. So bending already, 3rd and 5. Are we going to break here? quarterback has all day, and then he gets hit, sacked. So able to get pressure here, able to bend and not break again. So just going to be a field goal kick here. And of course, it's the CPU. You know what that means? That means they're going to make it. It is what it is. You know, they're just going to make all their kicks. It is a little interesting to see that. You know, the user kicking's difficult as hell, but the CPU kind of just makes everything. So either way, we get a really nice little jet pass right there to go to Noah Smith, pick up some nice yardage. And I don't think, and I recorded a bunch of these. We get a screenplay here. I did switch our playbook. I believe we were using the Utah playbook or something like that. Grant Gunnell, a little bit of wear and tear here, so that's not good. Already not that mobile, so as we're having a really nice drive here, but I did change our playbook eventually to the Texas playbook. Looks like there's a lot of motion in there that looks really nice, kind of some really nice stuff in there, and I think it kind of fits what this team can be right now a little bit more than trying to run like a pro-style offense. A lot of under center stuff. I don't think we have the athletes for that. I don't think we have the players that can really just do a lot of that under center stuff. So first and goal here. Gunnell. We just throw this one here to Jewett. And that is not great. I wanted something a little deeper to get kind of develop, and it doesn't. Toss play here does not really work whatsoever. We end up losing a yard on that. Have to call a timeout. And we want to punch this football in. And we throw it here, and that's just a jumbled mess of nothing. Nothing's really going here right now. So, gonna kick this field goal here. And nope, actually a little bit of trickeration. We go for it, and we had it. We had it. We had the fake. Just could not get the time to throw that one, but we almost had it. And that would have been a touchdown. Instead, third quarter, here comes UTEP, and they just throw it up deep here to their running back, I believe that is. And that's a gain of 41 right there. So we come back again, 2nd and 12. Quick throw right here over the middle. And UTEP is in business right now. They can take the lead here with anything. A field goal, a touchdown. Would prefer a field goal. We've been able to stop them. We've been able to bend and not break here. But it feels like the dam's starting to kind of break a little bit right here. And yeah, 2nd and goal here now at the 2. We're going to come back here, try to get a stop here. And it just does not happen. We end up actually forcing the guy into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. And that is not ideal because, you know, I don't think we played too well from behind, honestly. We don't play too well with a lead. They go for 2, make it a perfect, well, not perfect, but a 14-7, give them a 7-point lead here. So, you know, we have to get on it here. 2nd and 3. Offense has to put something together here. Just have not been able to do it, and that is not what we want to do. We put the football on the ground. Another fumble for Sam Houston State this year. We have fumbled the ball a bunch. Have not been able to force any ourselves. So now here comes UTEP down the field. And this could put us away, honestly, just because of how bad we are offensively at times. Sometimes we've been able to put up points, and then games where we're not able to put up points, we're just not able to put up points. And this is definitely a bit of a slugfest here. 3rd and 6, throw underneath. 4th and 2. They decide to go for it here. I'm a little shocked by this. We haven't really been putting a bunch on offensively. I mean, the 7 points we have is 7 points that we scored on a punt return. So they've been able to stop us, and we do stop them. I'm figuring I would have probably just kicked the field goal right there and just play defense. So 3rd and 6 here at the 5, and that is a really nice throw to Ife, able to pick up the first down right there. Now 2nd and 10, throws this one. Ide gets it, 3rd and inches. So, hey, that's a pretty nice down for us to run on. We should be able to pick that up, and we do. Now 2nd and 10, Gunnell looking, throws this one over the middle, picks up the first down, don't fumble it. So, drive in here. Feeling pretty good about it. Gets the ball to the tight end. That'll be another inches right there. And a pretty good down for us to run on. Nope, little bubble screen out here to Ife. Able to pick up the first down right there. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning coming up now. 1:48 left now. We're just going to cut this inside, pick up the first down, simple run. Let the clock keep ticking here when we get under center. So here we go, 1st and 10, 1:37 left. Going to roll out the pocket here. I have triangle open. I just thought I could get it to the tight end right there, and that is an interception. And they're going to take this one back to around the 40. And that's not ideal. That was not good. I had triangle open. Just didn't see it. Was looking back across the middle of the field as opposed to looking to the guy right in front of me. But either way, 1st and 10, our defense comes out and they get a sack. And so our defense stepping up here a bit today where our offense has really let them down, I think. And that's honestly true. The offense has let down the defense in this game. It's interesting. The ebbs and flows of a football season, you know, where sometimes it feels like the defense will let down the offense. There will always be that game where it's like, well, really the offense let down the defense, and this is one of them here. 3rd and 18, going to play off here. They just run the football. 4th and 21, we take the timeout. So we're going to get the ball back. We're going to be able to do something with it, but Jace Bauer going to come in here at quarterback. Gunnell was a little beat up, so he couldn't exactly move as well as I needed him to. He already doesn't move great. We're not able to get out of bounds, so the clock's going to keep running here, so we're going to go hurry up here. Now I know that if you want to spike the ball, you have to hit turbo instead of hurry up. Kind of odd that you have to do that, but either way, 1st and 10 here. Going to this little pass underneath here, 2nd and 4. Going to not hurry it up. I tried hurrying up the game, but then wouldn't let me hurry it up, so we get it going again here. Bauer, 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation, empty set, looking. Rolling here. Gonna throw this one, and that's just, well, that looks like a dime, but they're gonna say that's incomplete. But then we're gonna get a booth review. So the booth review would indicate that that was in fact a catch. Let's see this here again. Really nice throw, really nice little toe drag there. So they say that's a catch, 1st and 10. So things are kind of looking a little bit better for us right here. Bauer now gonna step back. Going to get hit as he throws. And this is kind of where things get a little difficult, you know, because at times you can't just do quick hitters all the time. Like sometimes you do need time to step back and throw that football, and we're just not getting the time right now. And again, just going to have to go with a screenplay here, and we get out of bounds. So, all right, we're at the 14. Shot to tie this game up. Quick throw right here to Noah Smith. He can't hold on to the football. It's almost intercepted. 3rd and 10 coming up now. 14 seconds left. Bauer steps back. Looking. Not going to dump it off because that doesn't really help us, but maybe should have dumped it off to maybe get us a fresh set of downs. But either way, 4th and 10. All comes down to this, and it's going to be a sack. And so the game ends right there. We end up losing another one. Going to fall to 2 and 4 on the season. And, yeah. A 14-7 loss, and just could not get the time there to throw the football as they're going to take the nail down. Victory formation for UTEP as they are going to beat the Bearkats yet again. Cannot beat the Miners just yet here. And yeah, series win for UTEP as they... the Sam Houston UTEP rivalry. Grant Gunnell, 22 of 35, 177 yards, 1 interception. Again, only took him out of the game because he had a lot of wear and tear in this game, took a lot of hits. Not necessarily too many sacks, but just a lot of hits. So, not the best for him. Got to be mindful of wear and tear here. Gentry, 10 carries, 54 yards. Again, the average looks nice, but again, that's usually just skewed by like 1 or 2 kind of decent runs. Everything else is just kind of shut down. You know, what more can I say about this game, honestly? Just a whole lot of nothing. I mean, we didn't put up any points offensively. The lone touchdown we got was from the punt return. Defense played well. I mean, it's so weird. I mean, again, it's a 14-7 game. I just love that about this game, about college football 25, you know. You can put up 40, you can have a 40-point, an 80-point shootout necessarily one week, and then you come back and it's a sloppy 14-7 game like we just had. So let's move on from that, and let's see how recruiting goes for us. And we're going to get a 2-star safety here. Jeremy Morton commits to Sam Houston, so that's a positive. This class is actually starting to really, I think, round itself out somewhat decently. A lot of 1-stars on this class, mostly because, well, you see there's the bad news here. So we get the loss, then we get some really bad news here. Devin Middlebrooks, does not commit to us. We actually fall all the way to third. We were kind of in the driver's seat for what felt like a lot of the season with him, but he ends up going to Texas Tech. The 4-star, who's really a 3-star, ends up going to Texas Tech. We are in first place for Talia Klutz right here. Santiago Laguda looks like a guy who is probably going to commit to North Texas. And so that is very disappointing to lose out on a prospect like that, because we need help at corner. And so we're going to have to pick it up a little bit here at corner and really go after some guys here now late. It's going to be tough for sure, but yeah. So here is this guy, Gabe Income, and we're going to go with soft sell for him. And just so we don't want to use up all the points on a guy we're already in first place on. So we feel pretty good about that. Don't want to use up all the points there for a guy. Again, like I said, already in first place. Still doing the hard sell here for Rudy Wooden. Getting very close to getting him to commit. Some of these guys I can't get a visit in for some reason, because it says you can't schedule a visit until they reach their top 5, even though they're well within their top 5 period already. So I should be able to schedule a visit, but I can't just yet. So kind of annoying right there. But yeah, Santiago Laguda probably not going to commit to us. It looks like North Texas pretty much has that thing wrapped up. And again, I think there's another player I couldn't get a visit for because of that top 5 glitch. So going after some of these corners here kind of late. Some of these guys who have not yet been offered. I've seen a lot of people say that you can go in here, and if you kind of hit it hard enough, you're going to be able to kind of steal these guys away from these other schools as they're focused on 4- and 5-star guys. So we're going to go after both of these guys. They didn't even really do a lot of scouting on them personally. This guy's technically a bust, mostly because of awareness. That's why he's a bust. You see both of these guys pretty much have like the same awareness. This guy has 63, the other guy has 60. Has not been offered yet by anyone, so I'm going to offer him the scholarship and then try to figure things out pretty quickly. Going to send the house so we can get to that hard sell period with him and maybe try to steal him away. Don't have enough to hard sell or send the house here on Rafael Wadi. So we decided to take him off the board. Even though, you know, we're going to try to look here, maybe try to find someone who isn't as far along with other schools. And we find 2 other guys who kind of, again, aren't that far along in terms of, you know, committing to places that have not offered them scholarships yet or close to their top 8. They're not in that period just yet, so we can kind of sneak in here. And, again, just sneak in here, Steve Woods and Boyko. And so we're going to put some points on these guys, try to get in here. Going to do the 25 friends and family for Steve Woods. And then I kind of messed up here with Akeem. I should have did just DM player instead of the search social media, but sometimes you make mistakes. So I'm going to spend that extra 5 points on Steve Woods actually. And yeah. Having to kind of do a makeshift class here late. I kind of like this, honestly, that you can still get in on people late who maybe haven't been offered yet. You can kind of steal them away. So Ofisa Mapanga ends up committing to us. And again, like I predicted, Laguda did not commit to us, decided to head to North Texas instead of us. Makes a lot of sense, but a little disappointing. Again, not the end of the world, just a 1-star. But Duke Abneson still hasn't committed just yet, but we're well within the driver's seat on him, so I feel pretty confident we're going to be able to get him. Looking at some linebackers as well. Dwayne Millhouse going to offer a scholarship to, and Quan, hold on to your butts. Gonna try to get in on him as well. Both of these guys, linebackers. Millhouse is a straight-up linebacker. Quan is a athlete who projects to be a linebacker. So we got some coach points to spend, and we're going to spend 10 of these on recruiting in the DB tab right here. Most influential and always be Cruton. So increase weekly recruiting hours for DBs. That probably would have helped with Middlebrooks, but I doubt it. So looking pretty good right there. When we come back next episode, we're going to take it on Western Kentucky. Still searching for that first Conference USA win this season. Have not had one yet. We've come close. And if we don't get this one, we probably won't be getting one until we face Kennesaw State later in the season. So kind of have to get this now. We might not get one the entire season. I mean, honestly, if we can't beat Kennesaw State, if we can't beat Western Kentucky, it's going to be a rough go with things, I think. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the bell to always get notifications for when new videos go out. Follow me on the Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.